Hello, everyone. Again, this is Mrs. Becker helping you with your work for the week of November 30th. This is going to be the second thing in your packet. If you are working online, I am posting the videos on the day where we would have actually done these assignments. So they're in a little different order, but they are online for you and will be released on the day that the assignment is released that I'm going over with you. So this is going to be your Unit 3 review. Please remember that in math, we're going to send in not only your sheet. If you have enough room over here to show your work, perfect. You don't need a scratch sheet. But if not, you will need to send in your workout sheet with your paper. And these are all online. So if you want to work online instead of on your packet, that is also okay. But you will need to send in your workout sheet when we pick packets back up. Okay, so Unit 3 review. Obviously, we're getting ready for a test. I'm not going to do all the problems with you, but I will do some of each type with you. Okay, so your Unit 3 review. Number 1, write the ratio of basketballs to soccer balls. Remember that the way that the question is written, basketballs to soccer balls, is the same way your ratio will be written, right? So your number of basketballs, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 basketballs. When you see the word 2, that's the colon. Soccer balls, 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? So on the boxes, the ratio of basketballs, 6, to soccer balls, 4. 6 to 4. All right, number 2, determine whether the ratios are equivalent. Equivalent ratios, just like equivalent fractions. I'm going to go ahead and do my work over here so that you can see the question and the work. So remember, the first number in the ratio is your numerator. Second number would be your denominator. Equivalent means equal to the second ratio. Yes? So then we have to see, how can you get from 3 to 9? Because when we find equivalent fractions, you multiply or divide by the same number on the top and the bottom. So to get from 3 to 9, if you don't know, you can type in your calculator, 9 divided by 3 equals, you'll get 3. So you know that they did 3 times 3 to get 9. You have to do the same thing on the bottom. So does 8 times 3 equal 24? It does. So these are equivalent. So you will bubble in the equivalent. Okay, I hope that helped. I'm going to get you started on number 4. So it says 2 to 6 is equivalent to 8 to what? So just like we did up here, we have to figure out what we multiplied the numerator by to get the new numerator. So you would say 2 times what equals 8. Remember, what you do to the top, you do the exact same thing to the bottom. So you would do 6 times that same number, and you will get your answer. Okay, I'm not going to actually finish it out for you, but I'm going to help you kind of think through it. All right, let's see. All right, number 9. We talked about unit rate a little bit. I know Miss Phipps is going to be uploading some note videos to show you unit rate also, but I will go ahead and do number 9 with you. Remember, a unit would be 1, right? That's 1. So we know that for 5 ounces of something, it's going to cost you $12.50. We want to know how much 1 ounce per ounce, 1 ounce will cost. So what you're going to do, $12.50 for 5 ounces. Remember, this line means divide. So you will get on your calculator and you will divide 1250 12.50 divided by 5. So you will type in 1250 divided by 5 and you get $2.50. So your unit rate is $2.50 per ounce. If you want to circle it like this instead of squeezing it in here, that would be perfect because remember, I have old lady eyes and I can't see when you squeeze in boxes. All right, let's see. A softball team has a budget for $200 for visors. The athletic director pays $90 for 12 visors. Is there enough money in the budget to purchase 15 more visors? So first we need to figure out the unit rate. Okay, so step 1 is going to be to determine the unit rate, which is what we did up here. So 90 for 12, 90 divided by 12. So it's $7.50 per visor. Okay, per visor. So then we have to see how much will 15 more cost. So you're going to take your unit rate times the number you're going to buy, right? And you get $112.50. Now we've already spent 90, right? So the last part we have to see if there's enough money left. So we need to spend $112.50 more. We've already spent $90. 0 plus 0 is 0. 5 plus 0 is 5. 2 plus 0 is 2. 1 plus 9 is 10. 1 plus 1 is 2. We would spend $202.50, but we only have $200 to spend. So is there enough money to purchase the visors? No. Why? Why is there not enough money? You can write your explanation. I'll help you out a little bit, but you write the explanation for that problem. Let's look at, I think I can do, let's do one of these. Let's look at number 11. Number 11. Write 45% as a fraction or mixed number in simplest form. Remember, percent means out of 100. So you have 45 out of 100. right? 5 and 0, so I know they're both divisible by 5, but if we think a little bit to make sure that's the greatest common factor, and I think maybe it is, so let's divide by 5 on the top and divide by 5 on the bottom because it has to be simplest form. 45 divided by 5 is 9. 100 divided by 5 is 20. You can't simplify that anymore. So 45% is the same as 9/20. The next one's the same, but you're going to convert to a mixed number. I'll go ahead and do this one with you because I can't help you with it on the test. Same thing. A percent is out of 100. So 188 out of 100. If you type that into your calculator, you're going to get 1.88. 1 is your whole number. 88 hundredths, right? Tenths, hundredths, 88 hundredths. And then you would have to simplify your 88 hundredths by, let's try 4 and see if that's enough. You can't forget your whole number. It just follows you down. That would be 22 over 25. 1 and 22 25ths is the same thing as 188%. Okay, so you're welcome. I did that whole page with you. So on the next one, go back up here. You are going to convert the mixed number to a percent. So we're going to go from fraction to percent. So remember, to convert a mixed number, you're going to multiply denominator times whole number, add the numerator. 200 times 3 is 600, plus 1, 601. Your denominator stays the same. If you type this in your calculator, 601 divided by 200, you're going to get 3.005. So you have 3 5/5, right? So in your notes with Miss Phipps, I bet she told you to convert a decimal to a percent. You move your decimal over 2 places to the right. So that's going to be 300, and that takes care of this thousandths over here. 301.5%, because that 0.5 is 1/2. Or you could say 300.5%. Okay. That. You should be able to do all of those. Be able to do that one. Okay, on number 26. Number 26. Use a number line to order the numbers from least to greatest. If you don't have a number line at home, we can just convert them all to the same thing. Some of you like percent, some of you like fractions, some of you like decimals. For me, it's easier to compare either percents or decimals. We have 2%, so that's the majority. So we'll convert them all to percents. Okay, again, you just move the decimal 2 places to the right. So that's 27%. On the fraction, you have to do 1 divided by 25 in your calculator. You get 0.04. Then you move it 2 places to the right. So 4%. So you now have 27%, 20%, 4%, and 9%. We want least to greatest. 4% is the least, so we would write 1/25, then 9%, then 20%, then 0.27. Notice I left them all the way they were written in the original problem. Okay, you convert to compare, but then when you actually write it out, you leave it in its original form. I'll do one which is greater with you. I feel like maybe this one's a little harder, so I'll do this one first, or I'll do this one. You all can do that one by yourself. 50% or 13 divided by 25. So you would do 13 divided by 25 in your calculator. And you get 0.52. Move the decimal 2 places to the right, because what you're doing is multiplying by 100, because percent is out of 100, and you would get 52%, which is greater, 50% or 52%. 52% is greater, so you would color in that bubble. So that's it for your review. I hope that helps, and I hope that once you finish your review, you are ready for your test.